Episode 11: The Compensated Price and Affordability. We are often told that since the banking system can always create and lend more money into the economy, there can be no inherent shortage of consumer credits. But what if that isn't exactly true? According to the social credit proposals of Major C.H. Douglas, not to be confused with Chinese social credit, both consumers and the economy as a whole require more consumer credits, but in the form of additional income or cost-liquidating purchasing power rather than debt. Under social credit, the National Credit Authority would create and distribute sufficient supplementary credit, free of debt or any other costs, to ensure that the flow of consumer incomes will match the flow of costs, and hence the prices of consumer goods and services as they come onto the market. These consumer credits are simply ledger entries that are backed by the existence of physical goods and services for which insufficient income has been distributed through the usual channels, wages, salaries and dividends, in the normal course of production. The two means that Douglas proposed for injecting this debt-free credit are A compensatory price mechanism which would lower all retail prices so that they reflect the average natural cost of production as compared with financial costs, and B, national dividend payments distributed on a periodic basis to each citizen. Douglas observed that on a physical level or from a realistic perspective, the true cost of producing anything was the consumption of all of the matter and the energy that was necessary to bring it into being. The true cost of manufacturing a car would be the metal, plastic, labor, technology, etc. that was consumed or used up in the process of making the car. Now a financial figure can be put on all of those real or natural costs, and if the financial system accurately reflected reality, total financial costs should never exceed the natural costs. Unfortunately, under existing accountancy rules, financial costs are artificially inflated by capital loan repayments or similar financial charges. Payments which do not correspond to any consumption whatsoever and for which, or on account of which, consumers have received no purchasing power. By measuring the degree to which total production costs in an economy exceed the corresponding natural costs as determined by the consumption-production ratio, we can determine the degree to which financial costs should be reduced, on average, so as to ensure that consumers are only charged with the true or natural costs of production. If the average CP ratio is 4/5, then retail prices should be reduced by 20% across the board. This would increase consumer purchasing power indirectly by making goods cheaper. The National Credit Authority would make up the difference to the retailer with a corresponding infusion of debt-free credit so that he could cover all of his financial costs. This injection would come into play only if and when a consumer made a purchase, so there is no danger that it could contribute to inflating the value of fixed assets. This animated series was sponsored by the Clifford Hugh Douglas Institute for the Study and Promotion of Social Credit. For more information on Douglas Social Credit, please visit socred.org or socialcredit.com.au. Be sure to like this video and please subscribe to our channel.